King Arthur in Hyperborea and the Arctic Mudflood Cataclysm.
The legends speak of an advanced race at the north called Hyperborea.
The Arthurian legend is universal and international. There are a number of source materials which document King Arthur in the northern lands and his quest to the North Pole.
Connected to the Arthurian legend, and the Arcturus star constellation.
Arcturus is the fourth brightest star in the heavens and located in the northern constellation of Bootes. The name Arcturus is derived from the Greek Arcturos, meaning bear watcher or guardian of the bear, referring to the bear represented by the neighboring constellation Ursa Major. These two constellations perpetually circle the North Pole. King Arthur has long been associated with Arcturus and also the bear.
There is evidence of a cataclysmic event that originated at the north and spread worldwide, possibly linking to the famous historical destruction events of civilization.
In the frozen earth of Siberia, remains are found of lost animal species such as the giant mammoth, wiped out by a sudden global cataclysm. Ancient maps have been discovered.
A world map by Johannes Ruysch, the Universalia Cognitae Orbis Tabula, published in an edition of Ptolemy's Geographia in Rome in 1508, actually mentions the Inventio Fortunata and shows the same 4 islands around the North Pole. 2 are labeled Insula Deserta. The one north of Europe is that of the Hyperboreans, and the one north of America is labeled Aron Fe. He labels the waters within the 4 islands as the Mar Sugenum and speaks of a violent whirlpool that sucks the incoming waters down into the earth. In addition, his map shows a ring of small, very mountainous islands around the 4 main islands, which Ruysch says are uninhabited. A high magnetic rock at the Arctic pole is also described. There are many other contemporary maps, literally scores, including examples from as late as the 1700s, that show the same configuration of islands around the pole. The most famous Inventio Fortunata-inspired map is Mercator's 1569 world map with its polar insert. Map collectors have been saying for decades that this map contains details such as the island in the Hudson Bay and the 2 major rivers that feed into it, that were unknown to other cartographers and didn't appear on maps until the 19th century, 300 years later. When we highlight the septentrional isles at the North Pole as being ground zero for the cataclysmic event and superimpose a modern bathymetric map over Mercator's polar insert map, we see some surprising results. If the configuration of the North Pole and tidal whirlpool is accurate, then so much mud deposited on top of it would have totally disrupted the world's tides and caused major flooding. The Norwegian Arctic explorer, Dr. Fridtjof Nansen, in his book, Farthest North, relates his observations of several anomalous phenomena on his Arctic expedition of 1893 to 94 in the ship, the Fram. To their surprise, out on the ice pack, they found a remarkable number of birds of various kinds, including snipe and seagulls, also foxes, walrus, and polar bears, that indicated they were in the proximity of land towards the north. Footage allegedly from the North Pole matches descriptions from the book, The Smoky God, A Voyage to the Inner Earth, as a true account of Olaf Jansen, a Norwegian sailor who sailed with his father through an entrance to the Earth's interior at the North Pole. The account of Olaf perfectly describes this dull red false sun, this smoky, furnace-colored sun, that whatever the cause of the phenomenon, it was not a reflection of our sun, a dull red sun with horizontal dark streaks across it. Tibetan sacred texts prophesize that a future king of Shambhala will come with a great army to free the world from barbarism and tyranny, and will usher in a golden age. Similarly, there are many such legends from all over the world that tell of heroes who will return to right the wrongs of the world. Even Jesus can be included amongst them. In the case of Arthur and the Buddhist and Vedic prophecies, these heroes are connected with the North Pole. Of all of the racial memories, archetypes, call them what you will, why have these been remembered so universally? Surely this indicates a common ancient source,